this got interrupted though, but like I was saying, bro, like when you tapped into Krump, that was the best era of Krump, bro. Like people don't know about like the MySpace, the beginning of YouTube, you know what I'm saying, the Krump forum, or like you were saying, like being accessible. Like now it's easy accessible for cats to get tracks, bro. Like back then you had to be on AIM. You had to know people, bro, like to get like beats, bro. Like let everybody know like how that time was in that era for yourself
Man,
coming into the Krump game.
man, it was just like I feel like everyone had their own style, and I feel like there was just like a certain hunger of just wanting to experience Crump, you know, and you had to like jump over fences and shit just to get music. You had to go on like AIM, you had to go on MySpace, you had to go through the forum, uh, and funny enough, like there wasn't even many tracks out back then. Like there's like shit that we would dance to like for a year, and it was still like when you hear it, it's like it's still crazy, you know. And I think that's like music back then, like crunk music, as far as I know, was like timeless and still is, whether but today I feel like it's cool, but like it doesn't give me that same energy,
Right.
that I get. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, man, like, shit, bro. That's a different time, man. Definitely a different time. So let everybody know how you got your the name Childish. Where did that come from?
Okay. So I graduated high school in 2012, and then I went to college in San Francisco. So I moved up there. So my first name was actually Swag Eater. Like, like it was a stupid name, but at that time I thought it was tight, and my friends thought it was tight. But as time goes on, stuff doesn't age as well. So me and the first kid, Childish, we were riding around San Francisco, and we were listening to Childish Gambino, and he just looked at me and he was like, "You should be Childish," and I was like, "All right," and that's how I got the name Childish.
Oh, so it was a Childish before you then.
Uh, like, because we were listening to Childish Gambino.
Okay.
Yeah, and so, we were just, he was like, that should just be your name, Childish, and I was like, all right, bet. Uh, but yeah, I think I was talking to Beast and like OG Beast, and there used to be a Childish before me too, and I think he was Young Beast. And this is like way years back, before I was even Childish. So yeah, I guess I kind of got that name and made it for myself now.
Wow, man. Wow, that's tight, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
for someone who never seen you dance before, bro, explain like your Krump style.
So I would say, so the way I dance, it's really, I have like a lot of influences. So I would say Knucklehead is like one of my main influences because I'm
Salute to the
really,
homie Joey, man. Salute to the homie.
yeah, that's the big homie right there. I'm really arm heavy, and the way I dance is for me. Um, so I do battle depression, and so sometimes the way I be dancing may look like I'm venting and like I'm like just saying a lot of shit, that doesn't make sense. But that's how I move, and of course I feel like I've upgraded and definitely like cleaned my style up. But yeah, like I would say my style is me, and I try to stay true to me and do what I feel like feels good for me.
Right, man. And I'm glad to hear you say that, bro, because it's a lot of dancers these days. They always want to emulate, you know, eyes or, whoever, man. A lot of people don't know how to just come up with their own proper craze, man. And, man, I don't know. Krump is just different now, man, from, like, the era we grew
Yeah,
up, man. Now, like, when I go to a session, bro, I see everybody dance the same. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't see no creativity, no own style. It's like, they
yeah,
just looking at something and that's what they trying to do, man. So
yeah.
crazy, man.
And like,
Now
yeah, it's.
how oh go
Yeah, go
ahead,
ahead. Go
bro.
ahead. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you can
Oh,
go ahead though.
okay. So, one thing I definitely want to know, like, when you, how did you run into Joey to, to be part of the fam?
Okay, so this is a cool story. So I met him. I met Joey at the last Realm event in 2014. Um, I went up to him and I talked to him, and I just took a picture with him. And it was like, I had like a kind of like a fanboy moment. I was like, yo, like I really look up to you. I respect you. I've been watching you for years. Can I get a picture? And that shit. And then I think a year later, he had a workshop in the IE, and I pulled up. I pulled up to his class, and then I really like took in the information. And then he had a session after, and I got off, and he's like, "Yo, you got potential, man." So, and then fast forward, like in December, he posted in the Crumpers page, "Hey yo, so I'm gonna let the Crumpers page pick the next little homie to be in my fam." And so uh, at that moment, there was like hella people I was going up against, and I think the happiest moment I had was like most of the Crumpers page voted for me to be in this fam. So I think maybe 3 weeks later, he announced, "All right, so Childish, aka Baby Fitted Snatcher, is now part of KP Double M's," and I'll always remember that. Yeah, so I've been rocking with him since December 2014.
Wow, man, that's history right there, bro. That
Yeah,
is history, man. Like I said,
yeah,
man, that's what make these interviews so tight, bro, because nobody would ever know your story, you know what I'm saying, if they wasn't like in your circle, so to speak.
yeah, man. And like it was rough, bro. Like I used to session by myself. I've lost friends over Krump because I was too hard on them because I was just like too like super passionate, and just like I had like a lot of humble beginnings, and now I've matured and now I just want to push my community,
Right.
and that's yeah.
Now, tapping into what you just said, bro, about pushing your community, give some people some examples of what you're doing to try to push your community.
Man, so me and the Childish fam, we try to like provide uh, free classes for the community on Saturdays, and I think the different thing is that we don't try to just push Krump, we try to push dance in general. So, because I'm also involved in the All Styles community, so I try to bring people I know into like teach a lab, because I call it the morning lab because we do it in Saturday mornings, and it's really intimate. People pull up and they just have a good time and just learn about dance, and for some reason, like a lot of them go into Krump just because like most of my fam are Krumpers, so they're like, "Yo, like let me give this a try," and yeah, man, that's like, and I try to provide like sessions, events, and just give people that are like underdogs and like new gen like a chance to like shine, like, and I think
Now, now,
that's what
what
I've been
made
trying to push.
what made you want to like kind of like take initiative of like really pushing like your community? Like, was there a certain like moment where you be like, you know what, man, I want to push what we got going over here, or was like someone like asked you to do that?
No, I think it was just me because I like teaching. I like helping younger folks. I was a youth basketball coach, so I found like real fulfillment in that. So I just translated it into Crump, and I always like notice like when someone's the underdog and then just seeing them grow and just like shine. I just like the best feeling. Like I could care less if I shine. I'd rather help like the next person like grow. Like so that was always my goal.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what current city are you in now?
So right now I live in West Covina. It's not in the IE. It's actually in LA County, but it's like around 30 minutes away from the IE. But like I grew up in Lake Elsinore. That's like maybe 15 minutes away from Marietta, Temecula, where Outrage is from.
Right.
Uh, yeah.
Salute to the homie
So
Outrage, man. He gave us a dope interview, man. Good dude,
yeah,
man.
yeah, that's the big bro right there. Like he really taught me a lot, man. Yeah, like so, like a year later, after I moved back to SoCal from San Francisco, um, I went to one of Outrage's sessions, and I got my ass whooped by him and all this, his whole fam, the Soul Hype fam. And from there, I think that's really where I just feel this hunger to just keep growing. And the Soul Hype really pushed that family aspect, and I think that's what I want to push for my community. Like it's bigger than dance. That's what I would say.
Right. So, what advice can you give, like, for someone that's trying to like push their community?
Man, step out of your comfort zone. Like enter all style battles, join a choreography crew, reach out to kids, session during the day instead of late at night, where people could actually see, reach out to studios, like offer to do like a free class, just to get people in the door, just so they could see it, you know, um, it, I feel like the community is bigger than us.
Right.
It's like it's pushing the next generation and just like providing like a positive environment where people could just be free.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I definitely agree to that. So my next question is like, it's a lot of people currently, or like in the last past, I would say 5 to 7 years, who's trying to like actually like make a living from Krump. What's your thoughts on that?
Man, I feel like to make a living off Krump, even that, there's like so many avenues you could do within that. You could be uh, like you could throw events and live off of that. You could have a clothing line, live off of that. You could be an entertainer, like a battler. You could make a living off, just teaching and battling, traveling. Like there's so many avenues. So I would say like just know your role and really like just reach out and just like ask for help and just really like you got to be involved with the community too. You got to get out of your city and you got to put yourself out there. Really jump into sessions, jump into battles, and just like don't be afraid to like talk to the leaders. That's what I did.
Right, man. And I definitely agree, man. That's well said, man. It's a lot of people. One thing, bro, that I noticed in Crump, man. A lot of people, they don't like taking advice for someone
Yeah,
that's actually been through what they're trying to go through. It seems like a
yeah,
lot of dancers are more on the stubborn aspect of like, nah, I'm just gonna do my own thing, or they want to be like someone like the first one to do it, man. And it's like,
yeah,
yo, bro, there's so many people that came before us that can give you proper knowledge and advice that you can get to like make your thing elevate to higher levels than what you're trying to do. And one thing
yeah,
I want to say is like people that's watching, man, it's like, yo, don't be afraid to take advice, man. We all come from like, knowledge. So, people like yourself and myself and others, man, they all learn from somebody and, picked up something from somebody. So it's like, don't be too prideful to like, take advice, man. That's really, it will take you a long way, not just in Crump, but it's in life in general.
facts, facts.
Definitely,
Yeah,
man.
man. It's like I've I've always learned like when you take criticism, it's nothing personal. It's just for your own growth. And I feel like we all can grow. Um, that's how I see it.
Right.
Um, yeah.
So you also put on events, right?
Yeah. So I have the playgrounds.
Let everybody know what the playground is.
All right. So the playgrounds I started in 2014. Um, I basically just started as an event just to have something for my community because all the events were either out of state or they weren't as often. So I just wanted to have something that catered to my community and like the spotlight on them. So I would give people in my community that were like new gen an opportunity to have a battle card in the event and battle against like people that are like pretty well seasoned, and give them a chance to like, all right, you have this amount of time to lab. Here's the battle date. Be ready when it comes. And so I've been doing that for like since 2014, and it's definitely like grown. A lot of people came from that event, and I just to see them like go crazy and to see like where they like first started, it's an amazing feeling. So that's why I keep throwing these events, you know, because usually at other events people are like, why is this fool battling? Like why are you giving him a card? Like he doesn't deserve it. But I feel like you'll never know if they don't deserve it. Like if you don't give them a chance. So I just wanted to give people a chance. That's why
Right,
I
man.
had it.
Wow, man, bro, man, that's so tight just to hear you say that, bro. Because a lot of people, when they put events together, bro, they won't even be thinking of like they mainly kind of think of themselves. But it seems like your events, like you kind of like just trying to push, have people like this to be out there, man. You know, man, that's just tight, man. Like I said, man, Papa Psycho, man, he talks so much. Like every time, it hasn't been a time I've talked to him, he hasn't brought up your name, man. And he always be like, yeah, man, Childish, man, he's got this and this going on. I'm like, man, got to tap into what the homie got going on, man. Like he always speaks highly of you, man. It's one thing I will say.
Yeah, shout out to Pop Psycho. That's the pops right there. Like, good dude. You know, he's definitely had like a big influence on me as well. Like as a person, he just like yeah, really shout out to him.
Yeah, facts, man. So your clothing line, what made you come up with that?
All right, so I used to have another clothing line that was a Krump brand. It was called Buckheads. Um, and then I think in 2017 I rebranded it to Higher Up, and I think this one I resonated with more because I feel like it represented me a little bit more. I wanted it to be more of a motivational brand, and just help people like motivate themselves to be like the best version of themselves. That's why I created it in the first place. And it's crazy because this brand has also helped me like bring in more people into Krump, even people that don't even dance. Like they they get into Krump because of my brand. And yeah, so I've just been pushing that, and right now I'm using my brand to fund my events, my sessions, and hopefully by 2023 I have my own store. That's in the works right now. So
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, that's tight, bro. And I'm definitely wishing you all the positive vibes and positive energy, man. And bro, whatever I can do, bro, to help like bring more eyes to what all the stuff you got going on, all you gotta do is let me know, bro. I'll push whatever you got going on, bro. That's for sure.
thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate that
This
for
is,
real.
yo, bro. This is what all this is about, man. Like all of us like helping each other. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
it all you need is a push from like anybody, bro, and they can like for you doing this interview with me, you bring in people that's on your side to what I got going on, and then the people that's watching and tapping into the interview, they're gonna be like, oh, I didn't know Childish got this, and this going on. Let me tap in with the homie. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of
Yeah.
like one hand washes the other.
Yeah, man. Like, it's all about that. I think that's the thing I love about Crump. Like, just meeting new people and just like building that community. You know what I'm saying? And just like helping each other out. Because in the end, that's what it's all about, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we gotta stick together and just like push each other. And make sure like we're both successful. And
Facts. Now, where
I
can
think that's
where can we find your brand at?
all right. So I'm gonna tap it in right here, but it's if you guys want to find it, it's higher. It's spelled HYR period up and DIV. I'm gonna type it in right here, right there. There you go. That's my Instagram right there. And, if you guys want to cop anything, it all goes back to my community. And Yeah, man, get you some fly shit.
Yeah, and bro, I've been hearing a lot of type stuff, so I'm definitely gonna support, and whatever donation, I'm all in, bro. And like you said, it's so dope to meet new people, not just in Crump, but in real life, man. And like I said, bro, whatever I can do, a lot of people watch what I got going on. So not just like with the interview, bro, like whatever, bro, like your events, whatever, bro. Just be like, yo, send me flyers. I'll make sure I post them. You know what I'm saying? And on my stories and everything, bro. Make sure like, and then whenever if you let me know in proper advance, I even come pull up because I also do like filming and I do all that shit, bro.
Hey. Yeah, I did see you at the corner session. I was like,
Yeah,
yo, I watch his YouTubes.
yeah, yep. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was up. I
yeah.
was there, bro, doing like I did an all access on the homie Riot, bro. Like a couple of days leading up to the battle, bro. Like I followed him. I flew out and I followed him. Like he let me stay at his crib. I followed him like the whole day, bro. Like, bro, that was like the tightest shit ever, bro. Like to give his fans like the behind the scenes, man. Like that was so dope, bro. That was one of like my highlights of Crump having the homie Riot like bless me allow me to do that, man. That was like one of the best things I've ever done in Crump, bro.
Thank you, thank you. Like that's tight, man. I'm happy for you for that. Like, not many people get to do that, and the fact that you did, like, that's tight to me, man. So, like, congrats to you for that,
Yeah, man,
bro. And
appreciate it. So piggyback it off of highlights, bro. Name some of your like best highlights that you've had in your Crump career so far.
so there's like a lot of like shit I would say, but I would say probably one of the number ones recently was this past weekend. I answered uh, this Seven to Smoke Crump battle out in LA that Beast was judging, and I was lucky enough to be in there with Cube, with Dread, Hour, J Thrills, Princess Ugly Fate, J Bad, who else? Atrocity, and I lost, but it was kind of like a wake up call. You know, it was like a wake up call and also like a blessing because I was like, damn, I really could hang with these guys, but I also know like I have room to grow. So I would say like recently that's like one of my number one like highlights. I would say because it was like just a motivation. Um, and then I would say another one is just I would say being under Knucklehead because he definitely like taught me a lot as a person and as a dancer, and just seeing my community grow. Uh, I think that's the best feeling. Uh, yeah, and like there's a lot to like name, but I would say those are like the top ones right now.
Right, man. Damn, man. Now, speaking of the homie Knucklehead, bro, like he's one of my favorite dancers. I
Yeah,
think he's not I wouldn't say that he's underrated, but like a lot of people don't have him at the top of their list when it comes to like favorite dancers. But he's one of my favorite dancers. Name a couple of your favorite dancers, bro.
so one of my favorite dancers. So I'll say some besides Nuck. I would say Weapon, Outrage, and who else? I would say Ruin.
Ruin tough, man.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
boy,
So
and he putting in pain, bro. Every time I go online, you seeing him dropping a new vid, bro. Like he really like active, bro. Like salute to him, man.
yeah, Ruin's crazy, bro. Like, and I'm proud of him because he has his own studio out here in the IE. So like,
Hmm.
like he's doing his thing, and yeah, man. Like, but yeah, I would say Weapon, Outrage, Ruin. Those are like my top three.
Nice, nice. Now, far as like battles, bro, what has been like your toughest battle where you was like, damn, man, this shit is hard, man.
So I've had three like so the first two were versus Crush, um, and one of them happened in his house like randomly uh, when I was like visiting him in Oceanside. And it just happened on the spot. He was like, as soon as I walked in, he looked at me. He was like, "We're battling." I was like, "What the fuck, bro?" And I got my ass, yeah. And then I got my ass handed. Um, and then another time is when Crush battled me in a tournament in Arizona, just like before COVID happened. And again, I got beat so bad, but like I was so grateful for that experience because like I learned a lot. And then yeah, man, like I've had like hella battles with like Beasts, Dread, um, Soldier Eyes. Who else? Um, yeah, man, just like I got a lot of hitters that like it wasn't caught on tape. You know, it just had to be there, and like those pushes were um, really like I needed that. You know, so I don't really battle as much, but you know when I do, like it's definitely like a good push for me because I learn more about myself like after. So,
Now,
so
which one would you say you have kind of like a more passion for, the All Styles or Crump at the moment?
oh, Krump for sure. Um, like I think for me, like whenever I go back into a Krump setting, it just feels more. I feel more comfortable and I feel more uh, like free. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it just takes me back to like that old era, you know, like like the community and just like you have to be there type shit. So yeah,
Right.
I would say like all style community is cool. Like I got love for it, but I'm definitely more of a crunk head for sure.
Now, have you ever competed in an All Styles event?
Oh, plenty. Uh, you know, that's usually like when there's not many Krump events going on, I'll go to an all star battle and enter. You know, and I would say, I definitely brought in a lot of people from the all star community over here in IE into Krump, and I think, yeah, man, I think now after the last parade grounds, most of the people that pulled up were from the all star community rather than the Krump community. Yeah, and they were like, "Yo, I got to get into this shit." So yeah,
Wow, man, that's tight, bro. Now,
yeah.
explain the difference of labbing for All Styles compared to Crump.
Man, I think the way I see it, I feel like you definitely gotta have an ear for like every type of music, and just be prepared. Because sometimes, well, most of the time, DJs aren't gonna play club music, so you have to be prepared to move differently and just like be in tune with the music. So what I do, I just play random shit, and then I just lab to that. You know, I'll, I I just work on making sure I stay true to myself and really like perfect my crump. That's how I see it. Like I think when you go to an all style battle, you still need to represent crump, but you just need to adjust to the music that's playing.
Wow, man, because I know Red Bull, they always throw their All Styles events. Is there any other All Styles event besides like what the Red Bull always put on?
Oh yeah. I think Red Bull is just like a big one, but there's always like local like all style events going on and stuff. You know, there's even like sessions, and you know, just like the crumb session, you got to go there and put in work and like get your practice in, you know, and jump in the session and just really like just vibe out with the community.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, before we got fizzed out, bro, uh those that's watching, they didn't get a chance to hear like how you got into Crump. Could you reiterate that for 'em?
Oh yeah. So I got into crump back in '06 uh, when I found Shake City. I found Shake City, and you know the feeling that it gave me just by watching that 2 minute video, um, I just fell in love with it, and like just the energy that they were giving out. Like I was like, I need to do this. Like it fit me. Because I'm hella introverted, so when I got into Krump, like it definitely helped me get out of my shell a little bit
Oh wow, man, that's tight, bro. Now this is a question off topic from Crump, bro. Now
more. Yeah.
earlier I heard you explain yourself how you went through your depression phase, and I want to let you know that I just recently went through my depression phase. I got counseling, and the reason why I bring this up, bro, because I want to let people know that's not just in Crump, but it's in real life, bro. Like it's cool to admit what you're going through, bad times in life, and just try to get whatever help that you can get, bro. And like I said, I went through, proper counseling, and it really helped me a lot, bro. And like I go for walks, I run, I hike, fish. Is it cool for you to like explain like how you got through yours, or like some tips for someone that's currently going through depression?
Yeah. So I still go through it, um, but I would say it's good to have someone to like talk to, like that you trust, um, and just allow yourself to be vulnerable with. It's not a bad thing to admit that we have it. I feel like everyone has it at times, and it's nothing bad. Like life happens, you know, and it's healthy to talk about this type of shit. So yeah, for me, what like I'm working on trying to get counseling. I want to. I think I don't have insurance, so that's the hard part. Um, but I think what helps me is like I try to dance. I try to stay productive. I try to I hoop. I play ball. Um, and those are just like some of the small things that I try to do to like make myself feel better. You know, and sometimes you have to admit that we like when you have depression, you have to know that okay, this is only a moment. I know I'm gonna get through this.
Facts. Facts, bro. Facts, man. And I want to say salute to you, bro, and thanks, for sharing that on this platform, bro, because like you said, bro, it's cool to admit it. It's cool to, let everybody know what you're going through a real man. You can save a lot of lives and yourself, bro, just by admitting it and trying to get help, bro. And one thing I also want to let you know is that, yo, bro, one thing about me is like once we establish a rapport, bro, we brothers for life. So, hey man, if you ever need someone, to talk to, I don't give a fuck what time it is, bro. You can just hit me up, bro, and I'm always available, bro. Because like you said, bro, just having someone to talk to, bro, is like that goes just such a long way, man. And trust
Yeah,
me, I know, because like I said, bro, I hit my homeboys up all the time in middle of the night. And, we just talk about this like anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just dope
yeah,
just to have someone to talk to, bro.
yeah, man. Thank you, thank you. Like that goes for you too, bro. Like I I'm really like open. Like if you need someone to talk to, like I'm here, man. Like for real. Like and I appreciate you, like for you doing the same. Like it's rare, because
Hmm.
like as men, like we're taught to like not really show our feelings.
Right.
Uh, um, but I think it's important that we do have homies that we could be like, show our feelings to and shit, because
Hmm.
not every day is bright. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta let people know that we're there for them.
Right. Right. Facts, bro. I got a couple more questions for you.
Yeah,
So, outside of Crump, bro, what are some of your hobbies that you involved in?
man. So I'm really into hooping. I like to play ball. That was my first passion before crumping. Um, and I'll say it on here. I'm the best hooper in Krump. None of you
Bullshit.
guys can fuck with man.
Hell
Come to
nah.
Cali,
Nah,
bro.
yo,
I
bro.
was
Next time I come to Cali, bro, we gonna have to get it on, man.
let's get it. Let's get it.
Cause I think I'm the best hooper in Crump.
I don't know about that, man. I was fucking people up at the Wastelands Park Day. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
tight, man. That's so tight, man. Just to hear you even enjoy ball. Well, shit. Since we on the basketball topic, man, who are some of your favorite hoopers?
Right now, I would say Luca. Luca,
Luka's cold right now, bro. That dude is cold blooded. Swear to God, he
and
arguably the
I.
best in the league. He definitely top three,
Oh
easily,
yeah,
bro.
Luca,
Easily.
Steph. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Yeah, I would say those two right now. But I would say all time, I would say Kobe. That's like my
Hmm.
main, like, just the way like Kobe thinks and the way he plays and just the way like he approaches the game. Like he was my MJ, you know what I'm saying? So like that dude is a monster, you know, and I kind of like model my mentality after him and shit. So yeah.
Yeah, man, that's tight, bro. Like me, I'm a diehard Duke fan, so my favorite
Okay.
player is Kyrie, but I also love Jason Tatum.
Oh
I'm a
yeah,
huge
they're
Boston
nice.
and Nets fan, and yeah, man, I'm more heavy into college, bro, because like I said, I'm a diehard Duke
Okay.
fan. Yeah, like
Okay.
I'm heavy into NBA also, but yeah, my favorite players are definitely Kyrie and Tatum. Speaking of Kyrie, bro, what's your thoughts on him? Like when he didn't want to his stand versus the vaccine. Like, what was your thoughts on when he decided to not take the vaccine and kind of like jeopardize his career?
I think so. I feel like looking at it from just a regular human like viewpoint, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like he's grown, so he makes his own decisions, and I never really like judge if a person is vaxxed or not vaxxed. But I think work wise and career wise, I'm like, you do what you got to do, to like feed your family and shit.
Right.
So you know, I don't judge him for his decisions. Um, but if I was in his place, I probably would be like, all right, look, I do got a family. I do. This is my job, so I am gonna do what I have to do, to keep playing because I do
Hmm.
want to play. Yeah, because I don't. I'm like one of those guys. Like I don't want to be on the sideline. Like I got to do this shit.
Right.
Yeah,
Facts. Facts.
yeah.
Definitely facts, bro. Definitely facts. Yeah, man. Few more questions, bro. So was there any time of your Crump career, bro, where you was like you kind of like them wasn't feeling, getting off, or you kind of like wanted to stop dancing?
Um, there's been a couple times. I think most of those times were when I was like going to school and having to balance work at the same time. So I was just like, all right, should I just take a break from this real quick and just you know come back to it later, or should I stop completely? And this was back in like I want to say 2016. Uh, I almost stopped completely dancing because I just didn't feel motivated, and I was just like too busy doing other shit, you know. But I took like a 6 month rest, and then I came back into it, and I was like, yeah, I can't leave this dance, man. Like, I think that's the only time I've really like had it that feeling.
Have you ever had any bad experience so far in Crump?
Mm, not really. I mean, I I lost a couple battles, but those like are temporary, because I'm competitive. But nothing really like bad that made me like, I don't want to do this shit, or like, this ain't for me. Like, nah. I think every experience I've had so far is like, this is cool. I think I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna just keep pushing this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. What's your thoughts on how social media changed Crump? Because like how we first started, only thing really was MySpace, but now you see that it's got like IG, Twitter, the Crumpers page, bro, Facebook. Like, how do you think
Yeah.
like social media help uh Crump to where it's like the best dance in the world?
I think like social media has definitely like help promote Krump like in a good way, because now it's everywhere. It's on TV, it's on TikTok, you know, it's everywhere. There's always something Krump going on social media, and I feel like it definitely changed the perspective of what people think Krump is. Like it's definitely more positive, and people like see like the authentic form, because the like people that are actually in it are actually doing it, and they're like putting on for it, and people are seeing that. And I think back then with us, it was just like word of mouth, and you just had to be there, but it's definitely like helped expand Krump in a good way, I would say.
Right. So, what's your overall end goal for your Crump career?
Man, I just want to be like, I wouldn't say like there's a clear end goal, because like there's so much shit I want to do, but I think for sure I just want to be I just want to help my community and people that I eat, like just get into Crump and just like find themselves because of Crump, because it definitely helped me. I was always the shy kid, you know, and it helped me like find friends and family, and, it just helped me like create a community, and I think I just want to keep pushing that, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, man, that's tight, bro. Like, man, just hearing you speak with a lot of passion, bro. And it's rare to hear, like, guys like yourself, bro, like really speak on like pushing their community. Cause, like, for me growing up, I always seen this like kind of like a lot of selfishness in Crump, where people like, man, I only worried about like me being tight. You know what I'm saying? They're not
Yeah,
really like, trying to push their community, bro. And just hearing you say that, man, like, bro, I already
yeah.
know like God got you, man, and the sky's the limit for you, bro. That's for
Thank you,
sure,
thank you,
man.
thank you, man. Yeah, man. It's just like I just like seeing people, like I I think I was drawn into Crump because of the community aspect. So that's why I feel like that's my role in this dance. Just to be a community leader. Being tight will come, but I like I think it's more fun if you have like group of people that you can just vibe with, and just push together.
Yeah, man, facts, bro. Definitely facts, man. Man. All right, bro. Last question, man. So I always end these interviews off with like a real life question, right?
Yeah.
So now, I see that you're passionate and you also a hooper. If there's anybody in the world that you can play one on one with, no matter if they're OG, don't matter, bro. Who would you want to play one on one?
Like in the Crump world?
This anywhere, Crump
Oh,
world,
anywhere.
yeah, anybody,
Okay.
anybody, bro.
Okay. Who do I want to hoop with? Um, I want to hoop with. I'll say Steph Curry or LeBron. Um, as far as like big names, but in the Crump world, I do want to play against Concrete. So if he does watch this, like I do want to play him one on one, bro. Because
Oh, Concrete got game?
yeah, like he was a hooper before he was a crumper like me. So and so I I've been calling him out for years. So I hope I get that chance. So if he
Man, I
sees
know
this,
like the homie Riot. I know he's a former hooper. I'm a hooper, man. It's a lot of tight people, bro. Man, you got to get together and kind of like set up like a Crumpers like hooper like event, bro.
man, I'm down for it, bro. Like you
That'd be
could,
tight, man.
man, because I got a shot, bro, and I'll fuck some people up.
That's tight, man. That's so tight, man. So, like, what's next for you, bro?
Man, so
What's you got any events coming up, bro? Like, what's next for you?
so I'm battling Scarface at the Get Off event next month, June 25th. I'm the opening battle for that event, so I've been repping for that, and then in September, I'm having the playgrounds in Oakland, California. So that's gonna be crazy. I got some crazy battles lined up for that. Uh, and yeah, man, I'm just trying to push Krump, man, to my community, and that's about it. Just push Krump and positivity. Like that's
Mhm.
all what I'm about.
Yeah, man, that's tight, man. And like I said, bro, all your upcoming stuff, bro. I think I actually think I'm gonna be at that get off because I told the homie Riot, because I know he's going, and I'll be in Cali next month.
Hey,
I think it's like an 80% chance that I'll be there. So I'll be having a chance to see you get busy. That's gonna be tight, man.
yeah, man, like you'll finally get to see me dance. But yeah, I'm definitely labbing hard for that shit. So I just hope to put on a show for everyone. Just get off.
Yeah, man, I believe in you, bro, and I already know you're gonna do your thing, man. I see the drive and passion. Like me, I can like detect fake shit, bro. Like with just like
Yeah,
a few minutes of conversation. I know you're a solid dude, man, and bro, it's just a
thank you.
blessing for you just to take your time out your day and just like chop it up, bro, and share your Crump story, man. It's amazing, bro, and I definitely appreciate it.
Thank you, bro. Like I appreciate you like having me on here. Like I I'm not really a big name, so like like I'm always grateful like when I get to like share my story. And shit. So
Mhm.
and thank you for the
and,
platform.
and whoever you're around, bro, and if like, dude, I share people footages, I put it on my page, bro, and whoever footage, even yourself, bro, like all y'all got to do is just let me know, bro. I promote anything, bro, free of charge, bro. Like you, man, I'm
Sheesh.
all about pushing the Crump community. So, bro, like I said, bro, whatever you got going on, just let me know, bro, and however I can support, I'm gonna put your link in the description of the video so they can be tapped in with the clothing line. And like I said, bro, all your flyers, all you got to do is just send it, or I'll make sure I keep an eye on your stories or whatever. I'll retweet it and reshare it and everything, bro.
Hey, let's go. Thank you, man. Thank you.
You already know, man. Hey, before we get off, let everybody know where they can follow you at.
So my Instagram is childish951. You can also follow me at childish.fam on Instagram. That's where I post most of my clothing brand stuff and footages and community labs, events, all that shit. Go follow that. Support. And let's just push this Krump shit, man. Like about community.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts, man. Hey, man, thanks, Childish, man. I really appreciate you taking your time out, you know what I'm saying, and being a man of your word. And we got this dope interview, man. This is a classic, man. And I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, bro. No problem, man. Thank you. Thank
You
you.
already know, salute, King. And most likely, like I said, bro, I'll be seeing you soon, bro, next month. So be on the
Hey,
lookout. Hey, and when
uh,
I see you, make sure you have your kicks in the bag.
I keep it in the car, bro.
Oh, that's how I know you're a real hooper. That's how I know you're a real hooper, man. You already be clipped up, bro.
Yeah, I got a ball and the shoes, the shorts, everything. Ready, ready,
All
ready,
right,
ready.
man. That's tight, man. Yeah, bro. I'll be seeing you soon then, King.
All right, bro. You have a good one.
Yeah, you already know. Hey, yo, bro, since we on your live, just save this to your page, bro. That way I can copy it and transfer everything over.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
All right, man. Thanks again, Childish, man.
All right. You guys have a good one.
All right, peace, King.
Peace, peace, peace.